for us too. It became like this 10-year anniversary of feeling that we want to up the show.
Do you think that maybe, yeah, that you are a good example of a band that has adapted well to the change of way music is presented and the whole coming of internet in the way now, when you look back on it? Also maybe with the visuals in the live show, I mean, these elements that you've incorporated that well?
Yeah, I mean, we're very on top of every aspect of the band, you know, the visuals, the artwork, the live show, the productions, anything that we do it's you know, all of our decisions. You know, we just turn to our tour manager, our manager, to see if it's feasible, if it's something economically that we could pull off in a live show. We want to give the best live show experience that our fans, you know, for them to see and be a part of. You know, so you know, it's a growing process. You know, each time, you know, to be a garage band, to come out and play and set up the stage on our own, you know, to a point to where we have a full crew here first thing in the morning setting up a stage with the big production. It's a nice, you know, stage, you know, the growth of the band to get to this point.
How far can you stretch it, do you think? I mean, you're tied to a show, you are tied to a stage in a way. I mean, is there much more things that you can explore or do you feel?
I think so. I mean, that's the beauty of just having to be creative, trying to come up with something. You know, we've done plenty of shows where we've gone out and we've just set up a simple stack and the drums and we've gone out just the four of us and play our songs. But to a certain point, we don't want that to become old to our fans either. And we wanted to give them something more. We wanted to give them, you know, that experience of something visually that's going to be something that takes it to another level for them. So it's going to be that challenge of always trying to do something creative and just see if we can do something that's a little more groundbreaking.
Have you ever experienced that also as a pressure, maybe?
No, because I mean, if we ever wanted to strip it down and go back to just us playing the songs, we've had plenty of success with a number of singles that have been big hits for us, that we can go out and just play our set that way, and we've had a great response and we've had great results. But I think that was kind of a turning point for us too. It became like this 10-year anniversary of feeling that we want to up the show. We want to give them something a little bit more and make them walk away from the show remembering what a, you know, spectacle it was.
Do you think that, yeah, have you ever maybe have a memory of a show that you went when you were young that you think of as still has a bright picture in the memory in a way?
I mean, if it's a,
because of maybe visuals or
yeah, if it's something production standpoint, I mean, it was always cool to see, you know, Motley Crue for the first time where Tommy Lee flipped over in the drum set, you know, and it overturned. You know, we haven't gone that far with, you know, flipping upside down, and that was his thing, and that was cool. That was a creative idea, you know, and we've done quite a few things in the production that are creative, but that's definitely one that stood out as a kid, to be in the crowd and witness something visually that was such an impact that, you know, they come out and they do it, you know, nowadays when Motley Crue, you know, reunites and does a tour, and then they have that because now people are expecting that to be part of the show.
Mm-hmm. Or you try to renew that, maybe to prevent that from happening, to prevent people expect a certain thing, that you just renew it every show or every tour, I mean?
That, you know, that's hard to say. I mean, it's still kind of early in the stages for us to do a bigger production, so I mean, they're going to have certain expectations as far as what songs we play, because, you know, we want to give the fans what they're coming to hear, and a lot of them are going to want to come and hear Down with Sickness and Stupefy and all the early hits too. But we try to keep it interesting, so we give them a taste of the new material as well too, and hopefully they're just as familiar with it. And it seems to be the case. It's always fun for us to come out and know that we could play, you know, a couple new songs and still see the fans singing the new stuff, so they're not just only attached to the old, you know, the earlier stuff that they got introduced to.